Hi, welcome to episode 19 of Stars Twinkling in the Night Skies of Your Futures. I fucked it up. Hi, welcome to episode 19 of Hi, welcome to episode 19 of Stars Twinkling in the Night Sky of Your Futures Intermission, which is actually a very unfortunate episode number for me because it means I have to prepare the next 10 thumbnails because I do them in batches of 10 because I don't hold on. I'm not like oh, my speakers are on. God damn, I don't even know what's going on. I'm not what's the word? I'm not efficient at making thumbnails because the way that I do the like numbering, it's kind of stupid as hell. I don't even have anything in this chest. What the fuck? Anyway, looking at this the next day, yeah, this looks quite good. I would say that I am quite very happy with this. And by the way, might I say, I have indeed come up with fucking nothing for this room. So, yeah. My dogs are still looking at the wall. Okay, so there's plenty I could do in this episode. There's actually so much I could do that I am not sure what I should do. And sorry, this is pissing me off. OBS had like there was a like a red border around it, and it was annoying. Okay, so yeah, I'm not really sure what I can do. I know that I need to fix that. So what can I do to fix that? I'm not sure. I like having underneath it be empty is the thing. But does it look decent from like there? I think it does. I think I might just fill in a row beneath that with like stone. I think that's the best thing I could do. You know, it would be, oh my God, what the hell? I think it would maybe be a cool idea to remove, like, what if I were to like make this a trapdoor, like a trapdoor here? I mean, that could work. It'd be a bit silly. Wait, let me think about it from down here. I don't know if in the middle works. I could put one there, maybe. Or maybe there. Nah, it's fine. I'm just lazy. Okay, let's see. What did what was I doing? Oh, stone. Right, I have stone over here. I could just work a lot on like the beach out there. I could do. Oh my God, why does this keep tabbing out? Oh my God, my drawer is open. How did my drawer get open? It's supposed to be stopped by like a clothespin. Hold on, I gotta stuff this clothespin back into my drawer because my drawer is like half broken. Wait, I should get some grass too, actually, because I'm gonna need some bridging materials. I mean, I might as well just bring a bunch of grass because I'm gonna go probably just go fill out the beach for this episode. Maybe I'll do more or other stuff, but I at least want to do that. I could sleep as well, just in case if I fall down and you know it won't be nighttime and I won't die from mobs. This is my first time sleeping in this bed though, I think. No, oh right, yeah. I remember sleeping in this bed and going into the wall. Another lovely morning in intermission. See, you would think. See, I'm not lazy. I don't just fall down the whole set of steps. Another thing I do need to do though is make a staircase, but that's for another time. Wait, this would be much easier if I. Wait, what am I doing? Right, it's down there. Okay, hold on. It would be much easier if I actually go down here. Damn, this place does look good, doesn't it? Fuck. I did a pretty okay job, methinks. Anyway, and then I'm just gonna fill in just a row around it, I think. I think that should be good. Just to, mostly to just cover up the glowstone, but I also think it might look better. It might look worse. It might not matter. We'll find out. What do we think? If I look at it from this angle, looks fine. It doesn't really matter that much. Can you believe it? It's some pedantic shit that I'm saying doesn't matter, and I'm not like fixating on it for like 30 minutes. Is this a first? This might be a first. Anyway, how's your day? It's November the 19th. It's currently 11:53, and I'm thinking about emailing my employer again because it's almost been a month at this point since I last emailed them, which had already been a month at that point. So I think it's valid to email them again. That's kind of like the third time I've emailed them. But, oh well, I'll be annoying. It's okay. I need to pay car insurance. Shears. Do I need... Oh, yeah. I need to make new shears. It doesn't matter. It'll all come out in the wash or whatever they say. Yeah, I definitely do need a staircase down. But I wanna terraform first. So, let's, I guess let's go down and terraform. I could at least, like... You think I could land in that water? Because I can walk... all the way over here. What do you think? Could I land in that water? Should I try? I'll take your silence as a resounding yes. Okay, choose and formalities doesn't make sense the other name because that's a group. So you're choose and you're cynical. Choose and cynical. Well, no, cynical. No. How about your oh wait, you're Lassie Steen and you're I think Soren Wheel, and then together your formalities. There we go. Let's go. Nope, I'm not making that shit. No shot. Wow, that took like so much damage from my fucking armor. Did you see that? Okay, well, good to know that I indeed cannot make that. Anyway, this is all this episode is gonna be. I'm just mining this shit out, replacing it with dirt and yeah. I hope you, I don't know. I don't know how far out I'm going to replace with dirt. I really don't. Because, like, it is cool that it's sand. Because it's like a beach or something. I don't know. But at the same time, I don't really like it. Like, if it was just a beach, it would look good. But this isn't even a beach. This is like a valley of sand. I don't really want a valley of sand. I can't lie. The main reason that this may sound stupid, but the main reason, because, you know, I'm American, as unfortunate as that may be, but, you know, I do have some, like, Europeisms and rest of the world isms. I can't name any specifically, but I definitely have some, that you may notice in my speech or, like, I don't know about way of thinking that you might notice in my speech, but one that I have not adopted is 24-hour time. And it's not, before you get your European ass in the comments, it's not because I don't like 24-hour time and because I'm a stupid American. I do love 24-hour time. Look, I'm a proponent of ISO 8601, so it would be hypocritical to not like 24-hour time. But the reason I don't use 24-hour time is because my instincts aren't tied to it. Okay, what the hell does that mean? That sounds cryptic and it makes you sound like you're a World War II like jungler. Okay, I was about to say junglist, but then I was thinking about the music junglist, but I think most people, when they hear junglist, well, I don't really know. What do you think when you hear the word junglist? Do you think of anything? When I hear junglist, I think of a jungle musician. Because it's just like isn't that such a cool word? Like, oh yeah, I'm a junglist. All right, whatever. Point is, I don't use it because my instincts aren't in 24 hours. So basically, you know, I've gone my whole life using 12-hour time. So whenever, you know, I'm existing in the world, or like if I wake up or just whatever, and I look at the time, right, and I see, oh, it's 8. I have instincts in my body that immediately react when they hear what time it is. So like if I hear it's 5, my body immediately corresponds the fact that it's 5 with, well, it depends on if it's morning or night, of course, but it automatically, you know, it has that instinctual reaction of, oh, it's 5. I know what time that is in relation to the rest of the day and what I'm usually doing at 5 and what's usually going on in my house at 5 and how far that is in my brain, like instinctually before I go to bed, and how far that is instinctually after I woke up and stuff like that. But I don't have that with 24-hour time. So, you know, if I see what time it is, okay, it's 18 o'clock. I know that's 6 p.m., right? Like, I don't have trouble with the conversions. I know all of it. I know 17's 5. I know 14 is 2. I know 20 is 10. 21 is 9. All right, never mind. I might be stupid. 20 is 8 and 21 is 9. So it's not. Well, I guess I do have. In practice, I guess it does seem that I have a slight issue with conversion, but that's not the main reason. If I actually stuck with it, which I did try and stick with it for multiple months, but I couldn't because I didn't have the instincts with it. Where, you know, if I wake or if not really if I wake up because that's still single digits, but you know, if I look at what time it is and it's 17 o'clock, I don't immediately have the instinctual reaction of knowing the relation of 17 o'clock and how it relates to the rest of my day time wise. So it doesn't really mean anything when I hear it's 17 o'clock. I see, oh, okay, it's 17 o'clock. That means it's 5. And then then I have to do like way more extra thinking. And it would like take a long time for me to get the instincts of 24-hour time. And it just to be honest, it just doesn't seem worth it. Not when I live in America and, you know, everyone else uses shitty 12-hour time. You know, like my parents are like, what time it is? What time is it? I'm like, oh, it's 17:30. They're gonna like lash me. They're gonna be 50 lashes. But before they hit me, my servant is gonna grab their hand and then we're gonna give her ointment. By the way, that episode was so. I think that had one of my favorite like random endings. I don't think that game is going to be able to top. What was that? Oh shit! I gotta take my meds. What was it that caused it again? It was like, actually, my damn toenail. Holy shit! It was Oh right, you were wearing, or I was wearing the same color clothing as the consort of preciousness. I was wearing like blue and purple. So then she told me to strip. And if you stripped, then you got involved in a scandal. You got exiled. They rescinded the exile, and then you pioneered cold storage. That I don't think like that might be the most ridiculous. Like there's ridiculous shit that happens in that game, right? Like, you know, all the death scenes and all of that. But I truly think the most ridiculous thing that's happened in the game so far is that one of the endings has you pioneering cold storage because it's so fucking random. Like at least with all the death scenes, after the first one, you're expecting them, right? You're like, okay, this is gonna be a silly death scene where I drink poison and die. But you could have never expected that you would have pioneered cold storage. It's just one of those things that you read and you just can't believe what you just read. Okay, well that's a lot of progress. This looks so much better, in my humble opinion. I'll probably. Oh wait, this could make a pretty decent, bigger little pond. Maybe I could even connect. Nah, I kind of like them being different. Yeah, I'll probably expand the pond a bit that way. Oh, it could even go through there to the rest of the village. I've got some good ideas. What I don't have though is a bed down here, so I've got to go back up. But think about it. That river could continue, maybe even under the lane. Oh, I didn't realize that. I thought this was another valley. Well, then it could be a waterfall, right? And become like a river that goes through the, you know, whatever little township I have here. I'm quite excited. But first I must terraform. It's my calling. Whenever I, you know, like, go on YouTube. The YouTube is so shit, by the way. Like, what the fuck? How did a zombie already spawn? Anyway, YouTube is so shit because, like, it's so hard to read comments because it never, like, the comment section in the YouTube Studio like dashboard thing like is never accurate for some reason. It's always like doesn't like display the new comments properly, and like 75% of the new comments that I get just don't appear in the comment section on YouTube Studio. So I have to go to the videos individually and look at their comment section to actually see the comments, and it's ridiculously annoying. Um, what was the point that I was trying to get at? Oh, right. But in the YouTube Studio, for the comments, they they like have like AI suggestions where like like you get a comment and then it's like in the AI suggestions it gives you like suggestions on how to reply to the comment, and they're all like the thing is because it like looks at it pisses me off because I want to disable it because I don't like them harvesting my data, or my mannerisms, I should say. Um, but they like look at how you reply to previous comments and they like feed that into the AI, and they give you AI suggestions of how to reply to comments like in your own writing style. So it's like reading something that looks like I wrote it, I should say, because it's in my writing style, but it's not me who wrote it, and it's also not something I would say, and it's just weird, and I really despise it. But it's also a little bit funny sometimes, but mostly just mostly just weird. Something I'll probably just fill this in with dirt for now and then make the pond later. That just seems easiest. So at the end of this, after I fill all this in with dirt, I'm probably going to dig underneath and get all the sand with the torch method. I say maybe because I feel like that would take a lot of time, but it would also give me a hell of a lot of sand. So who knows? Oh yeah, I did listen. I think I told you I listened to Almighty So too on CD. And I must say, the best part of that entire album was the fact that Michael Blackson returned from what mixtape is it that he's on by Chief Keef? He's on Bang Part 2. He returned after Bang Part 2, like what, like 10 years later or whatever. And his skit on Almighty So 2 is even better than his skit on Bang Part 2. I'm not gonna lie, it might be the best skit in all of rap music. Like I can't think of a better skit. It's such a ridiculous, it's a good skit. It has great musical accompaniment. Like it actually fits like insanely into the rest of the album. I've never heard a skit work that well with an album before. Not even Michael Blackson's old skits on Bang Part 2. There's my endorsement of Almighty So 2. I did like Almighty So 2 though. It was just long. Some of the songs, like holy shit. Some of those songs do not need to be like 6 minutes long. And I love long songs, but you gotta change them up a bit. Unless you love Parasite by Fad Gadget, because that song can be like 20 minutes long, and it could still just be the same like chorus over and over again, and I would adore it because love Parasite. Oh, that Sawtooth. You should listen to Fad Gadget. I've been listening to more Fad Gadget. I was listening to some of his singles last night. I was listening to I re-listened to some other stuff from him, like Fireside Favorites and a bit of Incontinent. He might be the GOAT. Is all I'm saying. Wow, I've already almost used up every last bit of my dirt. I'm not going to use up all of it because I do want to keep some for, like building to use as scaffolding or whatever. So I'll probably leave like 2 stacks. Just 2 stacks. That sounds good. And hopefully I can fill in this layer with it. I need to put gas in my car though. It's reached. I always like have like the mile like kind of meter open, so like you can see like roughly how many miles you have left in your tank. And now it's gotten so low, like I guess below like 40, that it stopped like displaying the estimated amount of miles and it's just blinking. So that probably is the indicator that I should put gas in it, but well, I don't need to yet, so I'll cry about my consequences whenever I get stranded while going to go get the gas or some shit. But every time I go out to drive in like the past week, which has only been for like local things, like to go to the market or to go to the I don't know what else I've had to do. I think just the market. But I always get caught behind the damn school bus every single time. And I swear it's at post office. But I swear it's always at different times of day. I don't even know how that's possible. Like, I swear I've been caught by a school bus at like 2 p.m. before. That doesn't make sense. Why is the school bus dismissing at 2 p.m.? Do students really get out at 2 p.m.? I mean, maybe elementary school. No, surely not. I got out at like 3 in elementary school. Surely they don't get out at 2 p.m. I might have been late too, so I guess maybe it makes sense. Thing is, I don't live near an elementary school. I don't think I do, at least. Sorry, Cal. Yeah, I can't think of. I don't think I live near one, so I don't know. It's not like I'm close to one and I just saw them as they were dismissing or something like that. I don't think it's that because I don't. Ooh, egg. We might finally be able to celebrate Dick Cheney. Okay, what should I do now? Yeah, this is looking much better. What should I do next, do we think? Should I don't know. I'm gonna have to put all this shit away and then decide. Oh yeah, I need to make the blacksmith. Well, the blacksmith will be like part of the town down here. So in order to do that, I'm gonna need to like start laying out a bit of what I want to do with the town, which will probably start with that staircase. Comes down from my house because I can't be taking this bridge every single time. It's getting a little bit annoying. I can't lie. I did see a pig over there. Should I go get it? No. No. I don't care now. He'll live. For the time being, of course. Until he despawns. Sorry. I could patch up this a little bit because it does like patch up this terrain a bit. Let's make it look better. But before I do that, I want to figure out a place to put my furnaces. Should I just find like a temporary place in my house to put my furnaces? Where could I fit furnaces? You might say that one room, but I don't want to. I don't know. I don't have a place. I need a blacksmith. That's my conclusion. So I need a blacksmithery. Fucker. I don't know how that keeps double clicking. Okay, let's put all this shit away. Look at all the sand I got though. And an egg. That's mobs, I guess. So, as for this staircase, or should I go mining? No, we'll make a damn staircase. Oh god. I'm stretching, sorry. But as for the staircase, what do I want to do for the staircase down? I don't know, because like I said, if we look over here, there's, another mountain that I can put stuff on over there. There's that I can build stuff on. So I'm thinking, should I have it connected from here to there? I don't know. There's multiple things I could do. I could do a spiral staircase. I could do a staircase down the cliff of this mountain. I think that could look cool, right? Staircase going down there. I also want to, eventually make a bridge here and a bridge there. But should I also do a bridge from here to there? Hmm. So if we have that bridge, we have that bridge. What about a bridge here? No, I don't know if we should. I don't even know if we should have this bridge, I'm going to be honest, because we have a bridge here. Hmm. I don't know. I need wood at least. I'll at least grab some materials. I'll probably need I'll probably need logs, so I'll probably need to chop down some more trees, which means I probably need a tree farm, which means I need well, I guess I could just make a makeshift tree farm, but I want to like go out all out, I want to make like a lumber mill or some stupid bullshit. Whatever. We'll get there later. I have no idea what design I want to do for these bridges, but I'll at least grab wood and more wood. Oh, I barely have any damn wood, don't I? Oh dear God. I think I might need to. I think before I make this staircase, I'm gonna need to make like a tree farm. So what should I do for a tree farm? I have no damn idea whatsoever. I don't know what I would build, where I would build it. I think I should do a temporary thing. I think that would be smartest. But also, I don't like doing temporary things. If you can't, if you haven't realized, I do not like doing temporary things. Hmm. Where could a tree farm work? I gotta think. Do I want to do a sawmill, like a lumber mill, or yeah, I'm not sure if I should do. Ah, no, I kind of do want to do a bridge here. Apparently, especially if I have a house here. I could have a house here that's kind of going over the edge that has a bridge that goes through the center. Okay, God, I'm so smart. Um, anyway, I'm thinking, do I want to do a sawmill or a greenhouse? I think I kind of want to do a greenhouse. I think a greenhouse could look cool. Thing is, if I do a greenhouse, I'm definitely gonna have to smelt some more glass, so I'll put some in the furnace at least. Yeah, I think a greenhouse would look really cool. So for that, I'm gonna need a lot of glass. And what other material should I make the greenhouse out of, do you think? I have no more coal. I think I should just go mining. Okay, we're gonna go mining. Because I need coal and I need I guess dirt. And diamonds, that too. Yeah, let's just go mining. I have fucking glass on me though. I need to go put the glass away. Hold on. I gotta go back down here. Glass. Okay, here we go. Yeah, sure. And we'll throw half of this in there because I don't need all of it. Okay, let's go mining. And maybe I'll think so for the greenhouse, I'll definitely want glass. Check. That's my 100% guaranteed material I'll need. But what other material should I build it out of? Should I do wood? Should I do stone? I think wood. I think wood for sure. Yeah, I could use a lot of logs for the like pillars that go up and also like the beams that go over it. And I can also use those or what am I trying to say? Oh, I can use leaves like on top of that to kind of make it look like, a greenhouse. I think that could look good. I think that has some potential. Okay, which way haven't I dug? I guess I haven't dug this. Well, hello there. I guess I haven't dug that way. So, plus there's some coal here. So, so I'm still working on that was sick. Thank you. I'm still working on, what's the word? Organizing my genres in my music collection properly. I think I'm about halfway done, or something like that. No, maybe a bit. Maybe halfway is accurate. Maybe probably less than halfway. Maybe like a third of the way done. But point is that redstone? That is redstone. I don't need all this redstone actually. It takes up too much damn inventory space. Point is that I should get a water bucket. Where am I hearing the skeleton? Who fucking knows? Anyway, point is, what's the point? Point is that I'm working on, yeah, that I'm still working on standardizing. That's the word. I'm still working on standardizing the genres of my music collection. And then after that, my project will be figuring out which rip I want the most out of like CD and vinyl with using loudness meters and stuff like that. Then after that, I want to go through the Depeche Mode. But I guess, yeah, go through Rip Depeche Mode. Then after that, I think I'm going to finally bite the bullet and do something that I've wanted to do for a bit, but I haven't done because it would break a lot of my playlists, because I'll just have to like reformat them, but that'll take a bit of time. So I'm wondering if I could potentially make a script to reformat it correctly. But anyway, because well, I didn't actually say what that project would be. It would be moving all of my artist folders into lettered subfolders. Because as it stands right now, I have my music directory, and then I have all of my directories in that music directory for the artist, right? They aren't split up into, and it was basically what I want to do is I want to split them up into subfolders that are like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, you know, the alphabet, and numbers / symbols, right? And then, because, you know, once I do that, it'll make navigating it a lot more easier. Because, you know, as I add new artists to the collection, it becomes progressively more difficult to navigate the collection because it's so large. You have to scroll through such a massive, you know, like a massive list of just artists, right? It would be a lot less intimidating and a lot better organized if I put them into subfolders, organized by letter. However, that breaks my playlists because all of my playlists are manual M3U files with the path listed, basically just a text file with all the paths listed, right? I'll get into my opinions on playlists in a moment, but point is, I will have to replace all of those paths. They'll still be the same path, except now at the beginning of each of them, instead of being, you know, for instance, if it's Depeche Mode, instead of being /music/ Depeche Mode, it would be /music/D/ Depeche Mode, because it's just in an extra subfolder, alphabetized with the first letter of, you know, Depeche Mode, which is D. And that would take a while because I have a lot of entries in my playlists. One of them has like 1,600 entries, you know, 600 entries are in there. There's one with like 500 entries. There's another one with like 300 entries. So, you know, I have some big playlists, and that would take a while to do it by hand, and I don't particularly want to do it. So I could perchance write a script that could edit the M3U files and detect the correct subfolder they should be in, and then change the text to route to that subfolder. Thing is, I have no idea how to do that. I don't know if I should use Python. I don't know if I should use Bash. Surely I could do that with like keying the file or something. I literally have no idea. So I'm gonna have to do research and figure out how to do that. Don't worry, I won't be consulting ChatGPT. Don't be scared. But anyway, my playlist, like I said, I do have massive playlists, and I don't like playlists. I don't. But what I don't like in playlists is the modern playlist, I guess, or the way that most people do playlists, where it's like, oh, favorite songs, right? And then it's just a collection of random songs. Like, you'll have one song by this artist, you'll have another song by this artist next to it, just like what people would think of when they think of playlist, right? Basically the evolution of the mixtape and the cassette, from the cassette era, right? Except mixtapes were much more deliberate and, usually more cohesive, because they were more permanent, so you had to put more thought into them. But that's beside the point. That's not how I do my playlists. I don't think that that's a healthy way to interact with art. Am I biased because I'm an artist? Yeah, but I like to interact with art, especially albums, as the full experience. I'm not going to go in a playlist and put like one song from one album here and then one song from another album after it and then song from the same first album after the song from the second album, stuff like that. I'm not going to do that. Oh, that's a good reminder to save and quit. Oh, god damn, that scared the shit out of me. But so for artists that how I do playlists, right, is I get an artist discography. Basically, I use playlists as a way to quickly access albums, which you might say, well, you can just use the album section on your on your streaming app, right, to just look at your albums. But my full library is so much music. I have over a terabyte of, actually not yet, I'm almost at a terabyte. I think I'm at like 970 or 960 gigabytes right now. Point is, I have almost a terabyte of music. That's like tens of thousands of songs and like thousands of albums. I can't, I can't look through all of that if I'm, just wanting to look for some music I want to listen to, because a lot of it is music that I don't want to listen to at that moment. So I use playlists in order to kind of categorize albums and singles into similar atmospheres and genres and vibes and stuff like that, of stuff that I have listened to, that is. And like whenever I add, it's especially useful because a lot of what I listen to are singles, and singles are especially annoying, right? Because with an album, you just press play on the album and then you're listening to it for the next, 30, 40 minutes, whatever. But for a single, if you press play on the single, you got a couple minutes, and then you're gonna have to go find a new single, then press play on that, and then go to a new single after that one ends and press play on that. So just having a playlist with a bunch of singles in it just makes it so much easier for it to just play. You don't have to manually go to each single. And that's especially useful for me, like I said, because most of what I listen to are singles. I listen to a lot of like SoundCloud rap and stuff like that. So there's lots of singles. But I listen to a lot of albums as well. So how I organize albums is that I don't split them up. I keep the album in its full entire form in the playlist. And usually I try to keep all of an artist's discography in the same little spot. So maybe it depends on the artist, but I might have all of their singles all of their singles like listed next to each other, and then all of their albums like one after another, and like EPs and stuff like that, usually in chronological order, but it just depends on the artist. Sometimes I'll order them by like atmosphere and the vibe they give me, and whenever I transition whenever I transition between artists in the playlist, I try to keep it cohesive in like, oh, okay, this artist maybe has a feature with this other artist. So at the end of artist A's section, I'll put the single they have with artist B, and then that will lead into artist B's section. Or okay, this one song by artist A is a similar genre to, artist B, and then I'll put that song by artist A at the end of their section that leads into artist B. So I try to keep it cohesive. So I can listen to it while I'm busy. I don't have to. I just put a lot of effort into it. Basically, I try to make it artistic in a way, which I think is the main thing that's lost with playlists, which is what I'm trying to kind of rekindle in my playlists. But yeah, that's how I do playlists, and I do have the M through U files, and it's really nice to just manually insert in the name of the file into a text file, or insert the name of the audio file into a text file, because for my playlist with 1,600 entries on like Spotify or whatever, if I had that big of a playlist and I wanted to move something, I would have to edit it and then manually drag. Well, I think if you're on PC, you could select them and then drag them, but if you're on mobile, you can only drag one at a time. So, manually drag one at a time or a selection all the way, to whatever section you're wanting to go. Meanwhile, by just editing a text file, I can just cut and paste the text in the file, and I can just easily Control F to where it is and where I want it and stuff like that. So it's much easier. It also means I can only edit it on PC, but it's not a bother. If anything, it gives me a something to look forward to whenever I'm out and about, and then I'm getting home or whatever. But yeah, that one playlist that's like 1,600 songs. I think that might be like 50 hours long. So really, I could, if maybe I'll have a shift on my next job that's 50 hours long. Look at that. I can just listen to the whole thing. I do hope I'm able to download music again properly though before that job starts, because I'm definitely going to be wanting to listen to music during it. At least I do have a bit of grace period at the beginning where like I'll be in training and stuff for a week or two, or I won't be listening to any music. And, when I first start, I won't probably be listening to much music just because I want to be aware of fully with absolutely zero distractions. But yeah, I think I'm gonna email them again today, just 'cause I'm talking about it. Um, yeah. So please keep me in your hopes. Well, I guess you're gonna see this like 4 or 5 days after I'm recording this, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Your hopes mean nothing at this point. Not really. No, they do. Well, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, look at how much how much cobblestone I've gotten, and look how many diamonds I haven't gotten. I've gotten 4, but I've also used up like all of this pickaxe almost. There's still a bit left. It paid for itself plus 1 diamond. I guess that's decent enough. Anyway, that's my next project with music, and I'm not sure how I'm gonna do it. But I have been listening to a lot of Fad Gadget, and I have to say, he was fucking cooking when he made Ad Nauseum. That's the outro track to the last album he ever made under the Fad Gadget alias, called Gag, which, by the way, I know I talk about Fad Gadget a lot, and it's very funny he has an album named Gag, because it really does sound like every time I talk about Fad Gadget that I'm trying to get someone to say a slur. But I'm not. His name is Fad Gadget, and he has an album called Gag, and it's not me trying to get you to say a slur on accident by you repeating it. But it would be funny if that accidentally happened. But that's not the main reason I'm talking about Fad Gadget. It might be like 1% of the reason, but it's not even like close to a fraction of the reason. Anyway, on Gag, there's a song called Ad Nauseum. That song is ridiculous. Sew up my mouth and then slit my throat. I choke on the gag, but I don't get the joke. That might be the goat. I can't lie, that might be the goat. That might be the greatest to ever sing over a synthesizer. And then Swallow It. He was crazy for Swallow It, by the way. Like, holy shit. He was crazy for that one. Swallow it like a good girl. Swallow it like a good boy. Why do you say that? Why did he make that song? I'm telling you, he had so much potential as a new wave icon. Like, imagine if he was like as big as Depeche Mode with a song like Swallow It. That'd be in the history books. I'm telling you. And like Lady Shave. Shave it! Shave it! Shave it! Oh, I love him so fucking much. I listened to Lady Shave for the first time this morning. That's like one of his most popular songs, but it's only a single. So I never actually listened to it because I only got to his singles last. But that one's so fucking funny. But the main thing that I really miss from that era is when they weren't afraid to just put a full fucking flanger like wah-wah pedal on the vocals for like the entire song, like for the entire vocal mix. It's so fucking iconic. Like Bad Gadget has a song that does that on Fireside Favorites, and it's such a perfect song to do it on. It's on the song called Insecticide, and it's like the most like ominous, like fucking scary song. I think it's up there. Maybe like top 3. Definitely not top 1. Top 1 100% goes to Ad Nauseam. That song is genuinely fucking terrifying. So up my mouth. But Insecticide is up there, and it's just him with like a full flanger on his voice going, smashing my face on the window pane. I'm smashing my face against the window pane. He's so cool. Fuck, I love Bad Gadget. Rest in peace. He could have been an icon, I'm telling you. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm just thinking about Fad Gadget. His album covers are so good too. The Incontinent album cover is like a fucking like circus like clown with a big nose, and he's like creeping, and there's like a scary guy in the background. It's such a crazy album cover. I have to show you it. I have to, because it's such a ridiculous cover. Hold on. This is important. I mean it. Look at this shit. This image is really small, but you get the idea. This image is fucking ridiculous. Who is that guy? What is he doing there? I don't know. I fuck with him though. Hold on, now I gotta do this bullshit. Come on. Come on. Let me into full screen. There we go. I'm smashing my face on the window pane. I'm smashing my face against the window pane. Oop, I dropped my sticks. I meant to only drop my torches. Can I have the sticks? Thank you. Fireside Favorites is such a funny song too. The title track on the album Fireside Favorites. It's like a, I don't know, it's such a, it sounds like a circus song. It's not even on the circus album, but it kind of sounds like a circus song. Oh, that circus album though, it does have like a circus song. I think it's called Saturday Night Special. What a ridiculous song that is. It's like a waltz almost, like a synth pop waltz. Sorry, chicken. I didn't mean to kill you. I just wanted to cause severe damage to your body. All right, so where should I actually place the... Oh, wait, yeah, I should have... Well, I don't have inventory space, so... Let's at least go put all this shit away. Where should I put, the greenhouse? Don't know. Maybe I shouldn't do it yet. I don't know. I'll have to think about it just a little bit more. But, here, wait, yeah. Give me that stack, and then... Gold! Yeah. Oh, I don't know why I'm hiccuping. Cobblestone. Here we go. Look at all this shit. Gravel, dirt. I got some iron as well. Iron. Where's my iron? There's my iron. Okay. Let's see. I should have 4 extra stacks of glass. Okay. Yeah, that did indeed use the remaining 8. I remember my Minecraft, what are they called? Fractions or whatever. So, I'm thinking. I am thinking. Wait, let's not crash. So, if I have... Staircase going on there. Bridge going... I don't know how I want to do the staircase. So I want to envision a bit of the town, right? This is like going to be the town center. I feel like that makes sense, right? It's in like the middle of everything. Oh, I also want like a train. God damn it. Okay. So this will be... Ooh, a train. Maybe instead of a bridge, it could just be... It could be... Instead of like a walking bridge too, it could be a train bridge. Then for this... It wouldn't make as much sense. Oh, maybe this could be a cool train station. I'm just thinking, wouldn't this kind of be cool as a train station? Like, that would lead down there? Ooh, that would be cool. But I'm thinking, should it also lead, like... What if I had... the train that leads over there, it, like... I don't know, I'll have to think about it a bit. Because, you know, if I have, like, a house that's on, like, the hill... I'm thinking, like, the house from, a series of unfortunate events. Let me show you what I'm talking about if you aren't aware. Series of unfortunate events. House... Leech House? I don't know how else to... I don't remember what it's actually called. The Leeches scene. No, I don't want to watch the Leeches scene. Yeah, it's this place. It's Josephine and Whistle. Josephine and Whistle. That's a interesting name. Oh yes, their aunt. I see. Anyway, this is the house. It won't be quite as quite as extreme as this one. But you get the point, right? What a funny guy, by the way. This dude. This looks like AI. I don't think it's AI, but he looks like AI. Anyway, this fucking... this house? Yeah, something like this. Not over water, of course. Just over this. And not as... I think it'll be maybe tall and kind of just like around this area. But anyway, I think the train station could go like into that and continue like around here or something. But, oh gosh. Hold on. Okay. Here's me, Bunny Miku. So I'm thinking, where would I want this to go? Would I want... So if the train comes, it could go like down here. Or maybe it could even come through here. Right? That'd be kind of cool. Wait, where's the... This is the center, right? I'm just thinking, where's the center of this? Yeah, this is the center. So if this was the center, then indeed the bridge could go through here. It could like go up a bit, right? And then go on a bridge, come through here, and then go this way down into the main town. I think that could look cool. But how should I actually do the train system? Because I don't really know much. I know you can do like switches kind of in a way. I need to make some rails though for that, which means I'm gonna need just a little bit of gold. I mean, I'm not gonna put down the whole railway right now, obviously, but you know, I want to get a bit prepared. Can't hurt, right? And what, I'll probably need a lot of sticks too. Okay. Now I gotta remember how the fuck to make rails. I think I remember how to make regular rails. It's just this. Surely, right? Okay. Maybe it's stick in the middle iron around it? Yes, it is. Okay. Okay, there's just a stack. Wow, okay, so that required like no sticks. Never mind, because it was the opposite of what I thought. But, okay, so I think powered then, it's probably just... Is it iron on the edge? Does powered rails even need sticks? I'm trying to think. Is it iron, gold, redstone? Iron stick, redstone? Iron stick, redstone, and gold? Replace the iron with gold. And then put a redstone. Yes. Okay, there you go. I figured it out in the end. Okay. Anywho. Yeah, like where should I put the station here? Probably just like, I don't know. It's not going to be a big station. I kind of just want like a I'm not sure the best way to do it. How do people do rails in this version? I'll have to look into it. You know what? Yeah. I'm just going to look into it That's coal. Oh my god. I'm just going to look into it later. But I do want to plan a bit. So if this, anyway, now that I just have that idea, I at least have the idea. This will go down to the main area and yeah, sure. Or should it? Is that kind of a stupid idea? Should it just be a, no, actually, I'm thinking about it. Maybe it, I don't know. I'll have to think about it. I'll have to think about it. But for now, so this is the main like hub area. Oops, that's water. That's the main like town area. I could build. So there's over here where the greenhouse could go, but I don't want to put the greenhouse here because I think this has hella potential for where a lot of the actual town will be, since there's like a arbor or whatever. It can't be up here because there'll be stuff up there. And it's too hilly. I want a flat area, or a semi-flat area. It can't be here. But down here, I mean, a greenhouse could fit like there. Or even like, yeah, I think over there might be good. Like, can't you imagine like a greenhouse there? I think I'll build it there, which means I do need to terraform more, which means I need to grab more dirt. So I guess I'll go dirt digging. Cause I don't know what the fuck else to do. I'll go dirt digging and I'll think about here, actually I should make another shovel. Where'd I put my diamonds? Surely I had more diamonds than this. Damn. Okay. I really only have 1 diamond before I went? Okay, whatever. Point is, what's my point? I'm gonna think about, how do I want to do the town? Thing is, having that just be a regular bridge, I think it would be cool. Plus, having it be a regular bridge actually works really well because it leads up to the entrance of the house. Otherwise, there's no, like, this entrance isn't connected to anything, you know? But I could have it lead up to the entrance of the house and then, like, go down here. No, I don't like that. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. Or maybe I could have just... I don't know. I'll have to think about it. I kind of don't want the railway to be too split up, though, is also the thing. Like, I wouldn't want, like, oh, there's a railway here, and then there's another separate railway that goes down there. And I kind of want everything to be very walkable. Well, I mean, obviously you can walk it if it's a railway, you just walk next to it. But I feel like that should be... No, I don't think the railway should go down here. I'm thinking about it. I think this should just be a normal staircase, and I think this should be where the railway starts/ends, right? And it can like go through this way and then like over there or something. But I don't think it should connect to the town. That's my decision there. I think that should just be a regular staircase. I think that works the best. Because then that also, the problem with doing the railway through the window, like the idea I had, is that it leaves like the front of the house, you know, like my front porch with like no access point. Like, what the hell is the point of this porch existing then, if not to be a porch? Plus, it would be a bit cramped, and I'm not sure. I'm not sure how I would do it, to be honest. But I think it'll work out, and I think it'll look wonderful. I thought I heard something. Well, obviously the zombie, but I meant something in real life. Is this zombie entombed in the dirt? Where the fuck? Oh, probably up there. Oops. Where is this fucker? Who knows? This is an unfortunate dirt pile, actually, because it's near all of the, near all the gravel. Let's find a better dirt pile. Let's go, look, I already see a better dirt pile right there. Or even right here. Well, this is by lava, too, actually. I know I could just put down water, but I don't want to deal with it. I'd rather just mine out this dirt. What am I going to do today? I'm going to eat lunch. I'm going to email my employer. Thing is, okay, the first time I emailed them, I didn't email like the main person. I emailed like a side person because she was like the one who sent me the email in the first place with like instructions on what to do like the first time I went in. So I emailed her the first time as a reply to the initial email, right? I think maybe that's where I went wrong, is that both times I went with replies. And then the second time I messaged the main guy. I already had emailed him before, by the way, and he responded within 30 minutes. But the second time I messaged the main guy, but I messaged him in a reply again to our previous email chain. So what I'm thinking is that maybe I fucked up by doing replies and that they didn't, you know, get like foremost on their email list or some shit. So I'm going to try again emailing him, not as a reply, but as a new email. I'm going to see how that works. I'm going to continue my music standardization. Oh, I have some stuff I need to write as well for a friend. Oh, I should eat chicken nuggets today. I did get chicken nuggets. Or chicken tenders, I guess they are. 'Cause I'm getting tired of ramen. I'm finally filing out of my ramen phase, I know. But, those chicken tenders are really good. There were two different types of chicken tenders I got a lot of in the months before I was a ramen head, and they were this orange kind, which were honey battered, which I really loved, and then I also started getting alongside that this blue kind, and by blue I mean not like orange chicken as in like Mandarin chicken, but orange chicken as in the bag there and they're orange. Anyway, then I also got this blue bagged chicken that were more, traditional like chicken tenders. The first ones were like, they were honey battered and they were a bit like they weren't like fully like what you would think of when you think of chicken tenders. These are very much traditional chicken tenders, and they're really good. And I tried the honey battered ones again like the other week, and I wasn't really fucking with them. But I had the tenders for dinner last night. So fucking good. So I think I'm back on my blue chicken tender shit. Take about the same amount of time to cook, actually. I cooked them at 425 for 19 minutes, specifically. And the other honey batter chicken, I cooked those at, I think, actually 450 for 8 minutes, and then I flip them very dramatically. I get, like, the whole pan and throw them in the air, and I've gotten good. I haven't dropped one in a long time. Does this lead back? Yeah, probably. We'll get there. Anyway, what am I saying? Yeah, that does. Whoa, I can zoom. Let's play Minecraft like this. What was I saying? I don't even remember. Oh my god, because I was zooming all the way out there. I see. Okay. Yeah, this works. Why not? I love the hand, or I guess the shovel in this case, but I love the shovel that's like just in the air. Who gives a shit? Oh my god, I hate the fact that the mouse is still like Optifine zoom mouse. Because, I'm technically like zoomed in, even though I guess I'm zoomed out. Whoa, that zoomed me all the hell in. Well, I guess that's standard. Damn. Wait, hold on. Do you want to see it? I can do a good representation, or a good example of unlocking my mouse. So first of all, if I zoom all the way in just standardly. Okay, I think that's about as far as I can go. So then I unlock my mouse and then zoom out. Whoa! Whoa! I love this damn mouse. Anyway, how do I get... Oh, I go back this way. I'm playing like this. I'm giving you all fucking headaches. The most disorientating part, though, is the mouse movement, but you can't even feel that. I guess you kind of can see it. It feels like... Again, it feels like I'm in a montage. I'm gonna start eating all that soup and shit. That doesn't make any sense if you don't know anything about Minecraft PvP, but trust me, it makes sense. Wow, this feels so insanely zoomed in now. And I'm playing at 90, by the way. I play at 90. I don't even play at fucking normal. I cannot imagine playing at normal. Okay, let's yeah, look at all this damn dirt I got. So yeah, next episode we're gonna mine a bunch of sand and fill it in with dirt. Or wait, actually I want to fill this back in. Yeah, and then maybe we'll get started on the greenhouse. Depends how much time I have. Well, we probably will. Doesn't take that much time to mine dirt, surely. Or mine sand, whatever. Okay, yeah. So, here, this will be my reminder of how or this will be how I remember next episode that I want to do dirt sand shit. I'm just gonna like stand here with the dirt in my hand and surely I'll remember. Okay, well, yeah, I'll see you next episode. Oh shit. I have to make the set of thumbnails for the next 10 episodes. Oh, whatever. Plus I gotta email them. Okay, well, bye. Wish me luck. Goodbye.